Hey guys, happy Monday. All right, so yeah, crazy dreams last night. Holy crap. I mean, literally insane. For the last 2 nights, I've been dreaming that my refrigerator has broke. Like it stops working, and it is the most terrifying dream ever. I don't know why. I'm like, it's just a refrigerator. It can be replaced. All right, anyway, so today we have it's a little, I don't know, scandalous maybe, a little, yeah, I would say scandalous, especially with the whole, Leonardo da Vinci and, his, painting and, the secret symbolism within it. So, I mean, literally, should I watch the Da Vinci Code, you guys? Should I? Somebody should tell me if I should watch it or not. I don't know if I should waste my time. I want answers. No, I just want opinions. If people want, should I watch the Da Vinci Code? What is it all about? Is it of an importance to what I am filming or what I'm actually doing videos on? Does it pertain to anything that I do videos on? It could. It possibly very well could be. So, all right, this is weird. So, all right, now clearly there was something about both siblings that the gospel writers perceived as so distasteful that whenever they could, they reduce them as much as possible to vague and dismissive phrases such as a certain woman or an unnamed sinner, the youth whom Jesus loved. But in Leonardo's painting, which is behind me, it is John and Mary who are wrought as one, not Lazarus and the Magdalene, almost as if both were actually somehow equally Jesus's other half in the Last Supper. So that, I mean, this just is still strange. The siblings, though, this is what's going to really make me want to throw up. So the answer could be simply that, as far as Leonardo was convinced, this was literally so. So here we go. The Magdalene and the young Saint John both participated in secret sacred sex rites with Jesus, from which the other disciples were barred and perhaps of which they only had the faintest notion. Well, we know what Jesus was doing then with Mary and all the other, young ones, the beloved young ones that he did like. That does not sound right. That does not sound, I don't know, it just sounds disgusting. So one can imagine that they know, well, that they knew, so something sexual did go on behind closed doors with the favored two. It makes me think of the Britney Spears song, 1, 2, 3. That's just gross. Now, and deep down, hated it, but their respect and love for the obviously charismatic guru meant that they were willing to put up with it, if only on the surface. So that's a cult. That's your generalized cult. Yeah, big time cult. So it's just even revealing itself more. Oh, I don't even know if I want to go on, you guys. Yeah, I will. So where did I leave off? I don't know where I went. I have no clue where I went. Oh, now we kind of know what the men, especially Peter, thought of the Magdalene. And in the Gospel of John, he also extends that irritation or downright enmity to young John. Although once again, Lazarus is not apparently in the frame. Now, the situation begins to make more sense when it is realized that there is evidence that John and Lazarus were in fact one and the same. So the Gospel of St. John is the Gospel of Lazarus, the risen man. Now, in fact, Lazarus is Greek for Eliezer, a version of Elijah or Elias. Oh, that's not, no, Eliphaz. I'm thinking of Levi. Now, the Old Testament prophet strongly associated in Judea of that time with John the Baptist. Indeed, many ordinary people thought he was Elijah or Elias, reincarnated. Did they really believe in reincarnation back then? Like Christianity, was that a part of their beliefs? Or was that taken out when everybody got really angry because Christianity is based on paganism? So what is that? Does anybody know? I don't really care to ask anybody, but I mean, I'm curious, kind of. So now in this context, though, Lazarus is essentially called John twice over by the gospel writers. Now, why would they want to do that? What is it with Lazarus? So, although they are careful to obscure his real relationship with Jesus. So now John, we have to quote John, we have to put John in quotation marks because he's obviously a Lazarus. Lazarus was often taken as a baptismal name to honor the Baptist, and usually it denoted one of his disciples. So one of the women who followed Jesus was Joanna, wife of Herod's steward. You guys know who that is, King Herod, the Sabrina reference. They go to Riverdale to find King Herod's crown. Yep, that one. Who was probably originally a Johannite, a devotee of the John the Baptist, or a Johannite, more usually being a follower of John the Evangelist. I don't know why, I just totally like that just doesn't make any sense. I mean, why? Why do these people have to make everything so complicated and so disgustingly incestual? Is that even, I don't even know if that's a word. Incest. It's pure incest. What is going on? Cult leader, Jesus. My dog, he feels vibrations. So anytime I hear that little bark, it brings so much joy to me. Sorry. Jesus, you can wait just a minute because my dog's more important. I love it. But it's just so weird. It is just so weird that these people, I mean, the secret sex ceremonies that went on with Jesus, Lazarus now, or young John. I don't know if it was young John or Lazarus, but it was in the Magdalene. So we have these secret sex rites. I just don't get it. I don't understand it. I don't get how a man of such piousness, holiness, would, I mean, he was a human being. So literally, yeah, he would have to have, I don't know, the same instincts that we do. So, I mean, it makes sense as a human being, but if he really was, sent by Jehovah, Yahweh, God, that big, whatever from the Bible, it's just, I don't know. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make a lot of sense. So you would think, if he really was sent by God and he was so holy, then, he would, kind of suppress those urges. But we don't understand and we don't know. So, I mean, why? It's so curious. And then him, a child, when Jesus was what, about 34 to 35, I read, when he was crucified. So what did I say? My late 20s. So I'm kind of, up into the 30s. All right. So that makes sense. People didn't live that long back then, especially him, because of what he did, the cult that he started. And then, a child is running and brushes Jesus. And then he kills the child. He tells the child that you will no longer, pretty much disrespect your elders. And the child dies. Why? Jesus didn't resurrect the child. Jesus killed the child. That's disgusting. That is just wrong. I think anybody in their right mind would think that would be wrong, right? I don't know. A lot of people think it is right because it's from Jesus and it's from the Bible. So I just, it's disgusting. But anyways, I'm so glad that I don't follow this religion or this cult. Anyways, let's do some coffee talk, guys. All right. So yeah, it's going to be, I'm so excited for this next Candle Magic book. It is going to be so amazing. I just can't. And then my dad, I let him read, a little bit of my book, and he cried. I had that effect on people. They cry when they read stuff. Especially him. He likes to. He's a sap for good writing, and just the way I word stuff makes him just bawl. So I was like, "Oh, don't cry!" I just gave you guys a shout out. All right. Let's see the comment section. Jay Oakley. Jay, how are you? Do you have a YouTube channel? Duh, yes you do. The Metal Summit. Huh. Love you back, brother. Thank you so much for the love. Can't wait to read the book. Yes, as soon as my other copies get here, the 10th, I will be sending you your copy. And I already showed you what I wrote about Tauntaun. So, I mean, I just think that was incredible that, we can connect through Tawny. The friendships, Tawny, if you're listening, I know you're listening. I know she's always listening. If, the friendships that you create are just magical. They're pure. They're, unadulterated, just pure friendship. And it's, there's no, can I have this from you, or can, I benefit from you from this? That's not what that's about. So this friendship with you, Jay Oakley, I really, really, really appreciate you. You are one amazing man. All right. And yes, all my love. Sorry, I'm talking about Tawny, and I'm kind of getting choked up. So let's go on. Maria Renteria, hi you. I'm so glad that you captured your gin. Just bury that thing. Get rid of it. We love you, Ryan. Thank you for your enthusiasm. I'm enthusiastic about everything I do. I put my everything into it. Like that book, I put everything into it. Literally, there is bloodstain on the book itself now. But that was just because I cut the cuticle too short. All right. Thank you, my love. Thank you. Gustavo, my brother. Bye. You cracked me up. Soul of Thorns. Yeah, I love reading your book. So intriguing. Thank you. Thank you. I've gotten a lot of really good feedback by people that have, started to read it, but it is big. 590 pages is very big. I was like, whoa. I compared it to all the Bibles in the house, and it's bigger than the Bible, so I'm happy. Mine's bigger than God's. Okay. Gustavo. Hi. Oh, hi. Hi, brother. Careless. Happy New Year, Ryan. Happy New Year. Dear Ryan, I have no doubt that it will be great. A great book. Blessings to you. I love you to death. You are so incredibly amazing. Soul of Thorns. Did you enjoy your reading? I hope you did. Those were some wild readings the other day. I mean, they were so in-depth. It was just crazy. Wild Child Tarot. The pictures of you two are adorable. Oh, with me and my best friend. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Allison Adventures. Hi, you. How are you? How are you? Alexandra Hill. Lady Blind Wolf. Keep away. I love that name. Totally get it now. Totally get it. J. Phoenix, Mine Bro, how are you? Gustavo, Metal Magic and Mayhem, The Partial Sun, hi you. Lily Moon, hi darling. Amanda Wilkies. And everybody else that I'm forgetting, I love you guys. Kim Lehman, hi my love. Sheila Nagel, hi guys. Shadow, my queen, I love you. Or the how or why of me, truly a holy enigma I am. I love you. I love saying your name. Sorry. Careless. Hi, you. Who else? Carlos Colon. Hello. Hola. Who else am I missing? Anybody? Anybody at all? I don't know. Genevieve Call. Hi, you. Bitter Almonds. I love you to death. I love you all. Ira Anak. Hi. How are you? Jamie Amponte Salva. Hi, you. Cherub Jubilee. I hope you are well, and I hope you're in good health. Collie Foxglove, hello, my love. I love you. So yeah, it's going to be, I'm trying to get back to everybody, the text messages and, the inboxes and the, private messages. And I'm trying to really hard to get back to everybody, but it's really, really hard to go through and find like out of 1,000 and plus people, all of the messages. And so it takes me a while. I'm very sorry. So especially with the book, I'm really, really intensely like focused on the book again, a new one, and I'm just like, okay, I'm going to take a little bit of a break from it, and then I will actually get the messages back. I'll get back with everybody. It's really just I didn't expect any of this, like the outpour, and I didn't expect this book to be so overwhelming. I had no idea what I was getting myself into when I actually wrote that thing, and wow. Anyways, all right, guys. Well, I hope you guys have a great week. Stay safe, stay healthy, don't get sick, all that good stuff. I love you guys all the way from Venus, of course. Hey, now I'm in the picture. The YMCA. All the way back down. I'm horrible. I'm leaving. I love you guys. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. And just be safe. And I love you guys. And thank you for all your amazing comments. Bye, guys.